Over the last couple of years, I've posted close to 100 jobs, everything from freelance writers to full stack developers to warehouse support. And if there's one thing I've learned the hard way, it's that the platform you use matters more than anything you write in the actual listing. Some platforms will bury you in low quality applications, others are so expensive you feel like you're burning money just to sit and wait. I've tried nearly all of them, but I keep coming back to ZipRecruiter and Indeed. Today's video is all about getting real results. Not just which platform looks good, but which one actually delivers. I'll cover performance, pricing, what type of hires each one fits, and what to expect once you hit post. I'll also share a few tricks I've picked up along the way to speed up the hiring process. So let's get into it. If I need someone in the door quickly, ZipRecruiter is my go-to. It's fast, it's focused, and it's surprisingly good at mid-range roles. The moment you hit publish, ZipRecruiter pushes your job out to more than 100 job boards. It saves me hours of labor and gets the role in front of way more people than I could ever hope to reach manually. Then once your post is live, their AI takes over. Instead of just waiting around, it scans their database and invites relevant candidates to apply. When I was hiring for a support lead, I had qualified applications rolling in within a few hours. Not just filler, real matches. You can manage all that intake from a centralized dashboard. Sort applicants by rating, leave notes for your team, and set up screening questions to weed out obvious mismatches. One trick I always use, include a deal breaker question right at the top with a disqualifying answer. It saves a ton of time. And if you're already using an ATS, ZipRecruiter fits right in. You won't have to copy paste anything or track updates manually. It just flows into your system. That said, it's not magic because the AI is pretty good, but if you're hiring for something really niche, you'll still have to dig a bit. When I was looking for a senior data engineer, a chunk of the applicants weren't even close. Still better than most platforms, but not entirely hands-off. Each job you post will run around $24 per day. But if you want extras like database access or stronger targeting, it can scale up. It's flexible depending on how big your search is. If you're a small business looking to move quickly and avoid the usual mess of unqualified leads, ZipRecruiter makes a strong case. I use it when I need speed and structure, especially when I'm starting from scratch without any referrals to fall back on. Now, even if you're in the basic plan, there's another trick that saved me more than once. You can actually go back and search through candidates from past job listings, even if you didn't message them the first time around. It's tucked away in the dashboard, but worth finding. By the way, if you're checking out either ZipRecruiter or Indeed, there's links down in the description. We usually can get you more visibility for less money. For entry-level hires or roles where I expect a flood of applicants, I go with Indeed. It's the biggest platform out there, and for good reason. Their reach is unmatched. The last time I posted for a seasonal warehouse assistant, I got over 60 applicants in like 2 days. The volume can get intense, but as long as you use the tools they give you, it's totally manageable. You can add screening questions, auto-reject based on deal breakers, and even schedule interviews or send messages directly from the dashboard. It does what it can to make hiring less chaotic. Part of that is their pricing model. You're only charged when someone applies, and they will automatically be rejected if they're clearly not a fit. So you can experiment with different job titles or rewriting descriptions without burning through your budget. And you can always just start with a free post and see what kind of traffic you get. If you want more traction, you can sponsor your listing, starting around $5 per day. Their premium sponsored jobs gives you better placement and it's sharper targeting, but the cost does go up. Either way, it's easy to adjust or pause your budget. See, the key to making Indeed work is writing a tight job post and using filters well. I've had listings get over 100 applicants, and without filters, it gets messy fast. Now, my big trick with Indeed, use Boolean search inside their resume database. Instead of scrolling for hours, you can run simple and or not commands to find exactly who you need. It takes a minute to learn, but saves hours in the long run. If you're hiring for a warehouse worker, Indeed is a great place to start. Even with a free post, you'll usually get a dozen applicants or so in the first few days. Add screening questions, like whether they have a valid driver's license or can lift 40 pounds, and you'll cut the pile in half. If you need to move faster, sponsoring the post for a few bucks a day will push your listing to the top and speed things up. But when hiring a developer, ZipRecruiter is my go-to. Their AI tends to find the best matches, and the resume previews help a lot with early filtering. I had to fill a React role earlier this year, and thanks to screening filters and their internal rating system, I narrowed down my top 3 candidates in under a week. That would have taken way longer, like twice as long anywhere else. Basically, if you're moving fast and you want quality over quantity, ZipRecruiter is the better fit. It costs more, but the time you save and the quality of leads makes up for it. If you want reach, more control over your spending, and you don't mind filtering through a larger pile, then Indeed is hard to beat. Most of the time, I end up using both. ZipRecruiter first for focused results, then Indeed to catch anyone that might have missed. Both scale up or down easily, which matters when you're not working with a full HR team. And remember, if you're looking at either, check the description. I've added links to both platforms, and most of the time they'll include extras that you won't see on their regular sign-up page. If you tried ZipRecruiter or Indeed for your own hiring, let me know how it went. I'd love to hear what worked or didn't, especially in other industries. If you found this helpful, give it a like and hit subscribe. I've got more breakdowns coming for small business tools, freelance workflows, and ways to get more done with less overhead. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your hires.